Outside of the siren, many have pointed out the character to her left in the Borderlands 4 trailer that looks quote-unquote homeless. This character could potentially be more than meets the eye, and his action skill showcases him spinning around with energy blades that stick out from a rig on his arms. Could he be an ex-Hyperion technician or a refugee from Elpis? With all that being said, here's our breakdown for the next Vault Hunter in Borderlands 4, and we're going to be calling him the Bladedancer. When talking about a character like the Bladedancer, I think what's going to take this over the top is his action skills. So let's break that part down. The most obvious aspect of the Bladedancer in the Borderlands 4 trailer are the energy blades that you can see him using throughout this gameplay. But it is important to note when he does use these blades, he's not utilizing the contraptions on his arm, but rather a larger rig that appears to come from a device on his back. Because of this, we think this character will have multiple action skills, with one being the ability to use his blades and perform a series of slashes to take down his enemies. Considering this, we think the base variant of the device on his arm could have the potential to fire out stun darts, giving him a crowd control style of ability on top of the badass blades. This would in theory allow us to create electrical fields across the battlefield, effectively halting enemies in their place and making them pretty easy targets. And judging by the tactical visor that appears when he has his blades out, we imagine that it will be used to highlight enemies, making it easier to attack them and allowing bonuses such as increased melee range or even special takedowns. Now that we got the action skills out of the way, what about this character's backstory? Well, to that we look to a post that was circulating around the Borderlands 4 subreddit, and someone mentioned that the Bladedancer could potentially have ties to Hyperion. And this is all thanks to that rig that he's using late in the trailer. This rig does appear to be rather bulky and has a Hyperion feel about it. But what if I told you that isn't all? Photo evidence as seen here seemingly proves that this character could be tied to Hyperion. The rig that the Bladedancer is seen using looks oddly similar to the one that Hyperion technicians use. And perhaps he could be using a modified rig that he got on his way out of Hyperion. And if the Jack AI does end up appearing in Borderlands 4, this could lead to a rather interesting character interaction. But with all that being said, we're gonna pass this one off to you guys. What do you think some of his abilities could be? And what do you think about his potential backstory? And once again, shout out to the great Borderlands expert here on Game Sandwich, Aiden, for helping me put together this here video. But if you want more video game content just like this, keep it locked to Game Sandwich for all your gaming news, rumors, and reviews. I've been K-Lo, and I'll see you guys next time.